They say there's many ways to ease depression. Forget the past and what's bleak and present, don't even stress it. Reach for blessings and see what's destined. I'll keep investing, receiving checks, and I know that there's many preconceptions. I almost jumped the gun and redirected. Frequent questions, he eating why he ain't leave the section. Hang him off the cliff, but will he see the ending? Heathens testing, my demons fiending for reconnections. Never disabled my movement, double X posse, not gonna be able to do it. Got some indies emulating majors, labels polluted. And it's too strange, but who's saying it's fatal, this music? My form is rare, the thoughts I share often causing scares his parents off. The bastard lost another family forced to care. Damn, the Lord's aware, I know his laws are fair. This war's declared, them guns you bought to wear. Assert the sword, I swear. And off the boss of the Spartans, this song is alarming. You fear to hear it when your spirit's been forced into bargains. Your talking is charming, at first it's like talking with Sharpton. There's no evading pro-invasions when Morgan bombarding. No offering, pardon, securing, ensure your apartment. Thought of an arson, brought some light to your forces that's darkened. Portions of arsenic will cause some enlargements. Coffin departments launching offers off the charts from unfortunate hardships. For Heezy to Hines. Now Morgan presents Table Talk. It's been a while, but worth the wait. Wise, where you at though? Yeah, let's go.
Twino got the recipe.
My sister used to beg me to go home at night. Wouldn't pose a fight, see I know what's right. I trust the many, that's when boas strike. Holding tight, throat get sliced, slowly lose control of life. Couldn't picture living a sober life, then I was the social type. Rarely took my own advice, known the wife, broken chick. So different but sober like. Both for plights but cherished when the moment's nice. Now you see me with my fam but some unseen. Tough regimes but I never had to run with teams. My nigga Juan deported, used to run in Queens. These niggas pawns and the most that they'll become is queens. Ugly money schemes, but never coming clean. Cuffing green, but real bonds, that money never come between. Another theme, but too much it seems. Sun's pristine, plus been crushing dreams since I touched the scene. Don't call it hating, there's reasons that they cannot stand you. And what you bring to the table really is not ample. Bodies I bring to my table, I watch these guys ramble till they turn your TV off. That's Hassan Campbell. This isn't street devotion, it's how I treat opponents seen approaching.
He was bleeding open, lowered hemoglobin.
I keep the notion that the key component be a predisposing sheep condoning. He's conceded omen. But he's don't phone it in, this ain't a mere job. Lethal flow that people know that's been revered hard. You keep your local fame, local cheer squad. Believe where everybody knows your name and get your cheers barred. Proceed with caution, people need to forfeit. Heezy Morgan, leaving heathen slaughtered. Limousines and orcas, reefs and organs. I looked around, full of demons talking. He's distorted, gotta keep it short and when I greet the coffin.
jackals, hyenas. They're barking at him, laughing at him. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
Watch for the poison when you receiving flowers. Never get hemmed and locked into greed and power. I seen them coward to newcomers, they seem empowered. Too sweet and sour won't be around us, they'll be devoured. Seamless hours with the intro king on the stream with powers best to date. Get your section 8 if you in need of vouchers. I've been embracing the bitter hating, was sitting patient since this invasion, the nigga rain and precipitation. This amazing, it gives a basis to skip your playlist. Crucial 13 is show face, you strictly entertainment. And you wish and praying my mental breaking, a mental case that has been displaying the gift of greatness. Insisting saying you pistol playing, I'm digging graves and I've been arranging your trip to Satan. My nephew asking about God and his creation. All the texts in the different pages of scripture sacred. I won't die for money, but I've been kinda hungry. I've been reported for other earners besides the monthly try to stunt me. When you do on more than survive, it's funny. It backfired, now cats try to send flying monkeys. That's Paul's assistant and narcissistic. Sometimes the challenges I work with in certain bars, they miss it. All's prolific. Embarked on a different martyr's mission. Monotheistic, targeted, slaughtering squads beyond sadistic. You may not be ready for these discussions. First track off of hindsight, I seen it coming. I speak with substance, these heathens bluffing, the needless stunting. They speak in French, it's we, without their team it's nothing. She seems dysfunction cause recently we were seen in public. It's been a while, but if it's me, she said he'll be disgusted. I'm keeping something in his sheath, I'm clutching, leaving demons suffering. Payback, you reap the repercussions. Hines.
It's too late to be scared. Why? It's time to kill. Hey. Come on when you're ready.
Exude an aura of excellence, prove I'm wrong is my method. It's used as sort of a weapon since few endorsements extended. This music course that I'm trekking is seemingly suited more for the devilish. Who would fall for deceptiveness? That silly funny shit, I shoe it all from the genesis. Just give me money swift, the Scooter Braun is a nemesis. Personal leaps, it's true I'm born for my quest in this. Learn from Tariq, my school of thought is impressive, bitch. None of my pupils is uniform, the perspective which threw them off as a precipice. True the form of my sentiments, beauty raw as of sentences. True destroyer with pencils, it's beauty formed in an exquisite slew of storms when my record hits. Excluding all of your preferences. Who's recording can F with this cutie horns for my entrances. Notice where the talent is, you were short in your estimates. Focused on the alchemist, you ignoring the evidence. I'm Illmatic Nas when a beat starts. Hove on his debut, RDJ, no T-Stock. Need the whole pie when on these charts. Want my whole piece, I ain't Moses. I ain't trying to see part. Remember feeling thrills when developing them skills. Loose screws, but the tunes I perfected it with drills. In big pun mode, the raps that I'm coming with it be capital punishment. Sentences that kill, I ain't never asking for no plethora of plaudits till the masses tap in. Yo, I'm never gonna force it. Meantime, drops in the bucket, appreciated. With these rhymes, honestly, something that's really sacred. Friends chose to yap and think mans was suffering. Them foes adapt and wish bad for none. Been less prone to snap, I kick back and function and sell hope in tracks. This shit stand for something. Sell hope in tracks. This shit stand for something. Wise Hines, yeah.
There have been tyrants and murderers, and for a time they can seem invincible, but in the end they always fall.
We took a trip and seen all types of villains. All was grown but looking and speaking like they children. I need to be more with the righteous, building couple EPs, a couple bands that was type fulfilling. Now some say that ain't no type of killing. I could feel it, illest vibes and feelings that these guys revealing. And she still calling me Heezy Wyatt. Says her BD hustling, she thought that he retired. He feels accomplished now like he's the flyest. He admired everything about you, used to be inspired. He got infected, he can't beat the virus. Keep in mind that he is Johnny 23 and he's a Cyrus. But right now, I'm gonna need some silence, peace and quiet. There's no need for me to be reminded. I'm beyond aware that he is blind, the key is timing. Eventually that's an unseen assignment. Need unwinding, looking sweet reclining. This a feast I'm dining. Deep inside it, all these measly tyrants keep me seeking violence. Some of the wickedest I ever known are stepping stones, their names etched in stone. Get in my Dexter zone and enter homes. These the ones you gotta catch alone. His head was swole, prep the predator zone, inject his flesh and bones. They used to say that life's a game of chess. I made investments, waiting, patient, blessed, and they gon' hate the ending. I'm far from perfect, so I stay repenting. Scar a person if they invade my section. But I promise I do have great intentions. Fabricated labels, stressing crazy how it came to weapons. Them snakes was hissing once they played the difference. They persisted, sending many threats and all these hateful wishes. Said to end my life, it only takes a minute. Fate's a given. Wait and listen before you make decisions. Envelope on shorty rod, they left some paper in it. Try to send it back, they decline. They on a heinous mission. They was stalking me, but honestly, no harm to me. R.I.P. for typical reasons. Marky D. I got a lot inside that's on my mind. I gotta die but flying high, I won't be compromised. The hand of Satan, what this man's evading. Plan too late, then can't escape the Reaper's hood. Ran and craven.
He's wise. Ha. Let me just talk. Can I talk? It's that table talk, right? Ha. Blinded is the eye that covets. I'm finding nuggets while I rummage in a pile of rubbish. Even with these quiet budgets, defying pundits who said I'll never thrive and flourish. Rise to summits, no gold spoon, but still my mind was nourished. My situation, I would strive above this. No deliberation and no time for what ifs. Came up living life the roughest. Never stride with crutches. This life can punish. And a quiet courage be your greatest asset. We don't cry in buckets. Mentality, actual fact is a mamba. Make my own salary, this man abandon a sponsor. Your politics mentally, I had to strap up with armor. Bottle this energy, you manufactured a monster. Politicians served you wealthy, but you knew that prior. Say they put in work to help we. Bunch of damn liars, say it's handouts we looking for. Yo, I'm mad tired, say it's all fault. We getting cooked, it's how they gaslight you. They see us as a band of peasants, I mean it. Since adolescence I peeped it, had to sketch it and read it. Stand in sessions and preach it. Damn aggression is needed. Rather catch him this evening, have him sweating and breathing, panting, begging and pleading, and confessing he's stealing. That has left us here reeling to ransom, held us with scheming. When the food in my hand is threatened, I'm reaching. 2 guns up, ambidextrous, I'm feeling. Wise, yeah. Yo, Hines, talk. I think it's time for you to speak your piece. That table talk, right?
was underhand among the land, corrupt with drugs and scams. A dozen grams could turn into pounds, produce a couple bands. Some expand with upper revenue and other plans we must advance. Some become a plug and swear they just enhanced. Conversations with your dog are rather trouble, man. The muck you ran, some will say a Berkowitz, son of sand. I understand they touched your fam, but it wasn't hands. Left 1 + 2 on his chest and back, that's Cunningham. Toxic souls, I'm not concerned with your designer clothes and how you copping gold. The rhymes have gotten old, rotten mold. Your will is free and you may sin, but play the honest role. The climate's cold, your boo laid up with a mind control. Find my throne, I've been told I lead the minds of scholars blown. Wise as poems, he survive alone, these guys the size of gnomes. They check a play and speculate, I earn in my abode. I silence those Islamophobes left on the sides of roads. I used to talk about my thoughts and visions. I told them short decisions lead to courts and prisons. Some was forced to listen. Strong addictions causing more than friction, also caused division. Talks uplifting didn't stop my dogs from risking more convictions. Burbs to hoods was back and forth living in poor conditions. Fuck your honor, never caught your sentence, you're reported missing. What you're permitting is laws forbidden. This war was written, endorse your riddance. The talk is sickening. Hines, I don't even think they get it. Yo, Wise, you already know, man. It's that table talk. You stated another fact earlier. He's wise.
Do you have any idea the impact of what you're doing?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand the impact of what you are doing?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
There isn't grudges, I set boundaries, it isn't judgment. I gotta pass enough in the current that's been disgusting. Gotta strive harder to get above it. Been in love with shit that gets you nothing once you kick the bucket. I used to feel like I was missing something. Getting drunk and getting dusted, nigga function. I wake up with his chick, a plate of fish and grits. Forgive me, I forgive him, doesn't mean we planning fishing trips. But if I lived anything else, I'd be a hypocrite. And why would God forgive the shit I did that's illegitimate? I told myself I need to get a grip. I sent some chips overseas, hope it lightens the sentencing. That'd be dope, I mean, I envision it. Some don't know the schemes or get the drift of my penmanship. I've had to finish clicks, no extended clips. Different instruments I implement, this a written script. But these are not the things that men decide. I recognize the best I kept inside and left me terrified. As blessed as I've become, there's plenty more I need to rectify. Recite the same stories, but how many rhymes was memorized? I've been amongst and also led the blind and survived many oppressed and some depressing times. And to this day I never let it slide. I kept my pride, pray my repentance, accept it when I die. You never know what to expect from Hines. Every line's a message, a blessing, just don't reject the signs. That's an easy way to see disaster. Wanna meet the master, then increase your grammar. They think it charts when they preach this shit. Fecal matters, that's Linkin Park in the end, it doesn't even matter. You're back to target, they squeeze the dagger. The path of darkness is grievance after. And this is sad, I'm thinking it's a fad, but niggas brag how they get the bag, then how they getting bagged. But when they bitches bag, they live it mad. You ain't gon' keep them with your prison swag. The cobra slither with the boa constrictors. Know some niggas hearts are cold and bitter, kinda close to Hitler's. Damn. Promote they soul for figures, those who don't deliver prone to shiver once the moments hit ya.